Not one time did that woman say, the management say, you remember it's time for you to sign a new lease. Not once. Knowing she got all that money.
Right.
$8,000 they gave me.
What?
$8,000, right?
What?
And I want to say they gave me enough to be there for about 4, almost 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
Not worried, right? So one day I check, I go down there and check. I go onto the portal to pay my rent, and I see that I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, because all the money that she told me that I had there, I'm calculating, I shouldn't be having to pay nothing. Come to find out, go down there, she gonna tell me, well, you were supposed to renew your lease. You knew I was in this office. Matter of fact, twice times before it was even time. And never once did you say one word. But this is what I'm saying. These property management, this is how they fuck over you. That she knew she had all that money. She was charging me the $2,100.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
We'd have had to fight.
Yes.
Like, they should have had to credit that back, because that was her job to make sure it was time to sign a new lease.
And this is what I'm gonna say to you. She was like, well, it's only my job to remind. What did she say? How did she say? She said remind, suggest, and it was something else that she said. And I said, okay. I said, you did neither.
Right.
I said, you did neither. So then finally, she was like, well, you can sign a new lease for the 17, whatever. No, I'm not paying that. So
because then you'll be entered into another lease.
Exactly.
And you wouldn't be able to move until the end of that time would have been.
Exactly. So this is why the next time I did, when we came to agreement, I'm at $1,630. That's what I'll pay.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all. And she agreed to that.
Right.
But I only went for the 8 month. Like, I'm not going that far with this.
Oh,
you get what I mean? But this is how cold property management will do you. Mm-hmm. She knew she had that bread. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, well, damn.
However
serious?
They got to get it. And she could have been putting that in her pocket.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Or the rent that I was actually bringing in. The twice times that I brought rent in there. Mm-hmm. And after that, then you tell me? So them two checks I brought in there, $1,475 a piece. Mm-hmm. You pocket that. She pocketed that. That's how I feel. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just
she ain't put it on your account.
It's easy for her to put it on there because she's management in there. I got the ledger. I seen it, but I don't believe that money went towards my account. Because even if it did, how did I still owe as much as you said I owed? I came in here and paid rent on top of rent. And that's when you told me I had a credit of whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop-whoop.
Right, because that was $29.50 you had gave him. I mean, $19.50.
You see what I mean?
I mean, yeah, $29.50.
So to rent nowadays is like, damn.
Yeah, that was down there, $3,000. Shit.
So they really be out here pocketing our hard-earned money. And all we trying to do is make sure we got a roof over the head. You know what I mean? If you got your chillings, you trying to make sure they straight.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And then that's, a lot of times that's why we get in situations, fucked up situations, because, it'd be like, you gotta, it's a must do right now. I have to move right now.
Right
because,
now. And you're making destitute decisions. And then that's when we spend more bread, if you really think about it. Because now you just moving to be moving. Instead, you know what I mean? Instead of trying to make sound decisions. But the situation that's at hand requires this. You know what I mean?
I mean, and especially when you got realtors and shit and landlords, and they requiring
everybody running checks. Well, this came up.
And this how they do it.
Oh, that came up. But
Right.
if you just give us this, one-time fee of $95.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. And that's how they do. The highest bidder. Whoever gonna bid the highest. So if this motherfucker say, I'll give you 5,000 to move in right now.
And the next motherfucker come say, I'll give you 10.
Guess who they gonna go with? You know what I'm saying? That got to the highest bidder.
Period.
So when you got all these people moving out from California and shit like that, and they used to paying $2,500 for a 2-bedroom.
They jumping on
shit. They jumping on this list shit.
But
like
the cold
you
part
said,
about it
this shit ain't
is, I'm gonna just keep it 100. A lot of them are coming out here with that still fucked up mentality of, everything is a hustle.
Mm-hmm.
If you coming to me, I came out here for a new beginning. Like I wasn't getting nowhere out there.
Right.
You get what I mean? So my whole mind frame was different. You can't be on the same shit.
Right.
You just can't. They come out here with the same shit,
gotta
and
adjust.
it's like a plague. And they just come into a new, nice neighborhood, and then next thing you know, the homies is coming, and then y'all just being absolutely ratchet for no unapparent reason, or because you want to be seen.
And I noticed that's how these neighborhoods are kind of like weeding, that type of activity out of the neighborhoods, because I think that's the main reason why they're required for you to make so much money. And it had to be paper documented money. And you have to either been and file taxes on it, or, you can show that you've been getting this money for a certain amount of time. They want to know how much you make a year, and a lot of people
They want to know your blood type. They want to.
For real. But money talk. I'm telling you, if you got $5,000 to just give to somebody and say, hey, listen, I got $5,000 to move in, guess what? They'll let you move in.
They want to see a sample from your ancestry sample.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want to see everything about you.
Right.
You know what I
they
mean?
do.
It's like you can't.
Then they call in the past previous landlords for what? I don't understand that. And then we have these dirty landlords, and this mainly our people, you know what I'm saying? And I got family right now going through shit, with the office management and shit like that. That shouldn't even be happening. Is first of all, it's low class. It is definitely not, professional.
Right.
This person shouldn't be in the field that they in.
Right.
So when the new landlord called the management, the bitch got the nerve to tell the management fucked up shit to prevent my family from renting the place she was trying to go for. Fucked up shit. Crazy part about it is that is not, she's not permitted to do that.
Yeah,
shit.
that's against what, the business that she's
saying?
in. Like,
you're not permitted to.
That's conflict of interest.
She slandered. You know what I'm saying? And for no reason. That's the thing. It was for no reason. And just to make it hard for my family to rent. Because if you get, what she's trying to do is evict. But my family trying to hand her money for rent, because it's hard to find a place out here right now. Right. Shit is dire when you got realtors scheming on property, and you put money up for these properties to try to rent, and you losing money on every level. And you got these little ass girls working in management that don't know what the fuck they doing, don't know how to handle people. My family shouldn't even be having to move in the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you'll have them. What happened with me was, because once that transpired with her, sucking up all the little money that I did get blessed with, I still was left with a balance.
Oh, hell.
Do you understand me?
No.
So, anywho, long story short, I go in there and I'm like, okay, I only got this much to pay. So I think it was like maybe 21 something. I went in there with a $900 money order. because I couldn't pay on the platform no more. And I'm like, that's odd. You know, but okay.
That's how they do.
They switched it all up. Okay. Anyway, long story short, I go to the office. I go to handle the thing. She said, yeah, we don't take partial payments. I said, since when? Oh, we've never have. I said, you just told a whole bold-faced lie to me.
Right.
I've been living here damn near 2 years.
Right.
Stop playing. So she said, well, yeah, there's no longer partial payments. So I said, you would rather not take this money so I can chip my balance down, but yet you're going to keep applying a late fee. So you're just going to keep creating I said, I'm just trying to come in. I said, I'll be in here next week because I was getting paid I'll be in here next week. You know what I mean? I'm trying to chip it down. Like every bit of change I get, I'm trying to chip it down.
Right.
So when the following month come, I can be balanced out. You get what I mean? She was like, no, we don't accept that. And I was like, are you kidding me? Hardworking people coming in here and like, you see how long I've been here. This is not no game. I'm trying to chip my balance down. But she said, no, we don't accept it. I said, but you're going to keep applying a late fee. So if I come in here with not all the rent, even if it's just a band, you get what I mean? So if I'm late, what makes you think I can pay the late fee?
That's the part that pissed me off too, because I'm like, and you never charged a late fee before. Like I didn't say, hey, listen, can I pay the rent by Friday? You know, when I get paid. Oh, no problem. Thanks for giving me a heads up. Woo,
right.
Woo. But when the soon as you see me get out the car with some bags, and you see that I have been shopping and shit, which I could have just had that in the trunk. I could have just been taking it out so I can, you know, give it to the kids.
You don't know what the situation was.
Right.
It could have been me just holding some bags.
Right.
You don't know who.
I could have just been wrapping somebody else's shit, but
shit.
You know, but because he just took that situation because what he seen, and oh yeah, make sure you add the $60 late fee. Oh, dude, for real, for real.
But at least,
and I know it's because he seen me on the camera because it's Christmas. Why wouldn't he have let me slide? At all times.
That's why I say he was bah humbug on that shit. Bah humbug.
That's so that shit, and you know, and that's why I can't wait to get my own shit because
by humbug. He don't want to hear none of that.
He was, man. Listen,
and it's real out here. Like a lot of
and
times,
I couldn't say shit, you know, because I can't say.
I mean,
shit.
respectfully, like
what I'm gonna say.
We can't pay
I told
shit.
you I ain't have it though.
You can't say shit.
Right.
You gotta go pay the rent. You know what I mean?
Like, that's why you ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Because your ass went shopping. Now you want me to take the show? Oh, nah. Add that $60 late fee.
Well, yeah, okay. That was an automatic thought. But again, you know, anywho, it's like renting right now in 2023, you really got to do some super researching on the places you're getting ready to stay. I want to just say, if you don't have it together, get it together. Because this shit is way real out here. You got to stack. You got to have a double stack to go out here and look for, you know, apartments. Because you got to have that application fee. You know what I mean? For each adult. It's just a whole lot. Right. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot.
The processing fee, all that shit. You know
everybody want a piece of something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And we have to
stay ready out here.
Yeah. We have to also understand that shit. We have to start trying to own our properties.
Yes.
You know, we need to get out there and
some
put
land
ourselves out there to actually exceed, you know, what we doing now. You know,
build your own.
Stop paying other people mortgage. Because that shit is for the birds. And it's actually easier to own your own place right now than it is to enter into a rental contract. So,
definitely. And I know a lot of brothers that got skills. Mm-hmm. So I would rather, get a couple of acres and build my own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Build my own.
Yeah. But try to stay positive, and also keep in mind when you're out there